tandoori chicken. About one of my favourite barbecue chickens in the planet. Take hold of some chicken legs and thighs like this, and I've got 6 here, but you don't want the skin on these, so you need to get in under the skin, don't be squeamish, and pull that off. You can keep the skin. I like to just cut it into 3 pieces and then I toss that in seasoned flour and then deep fry it slowly to get it nice and crispy and use it as a snack. Okay, with the chicken, once it's skinned, what I like to do is I like to slit the chicken to allow the marinade to get inside it. This is very important. And you end up with nice slits along the chicken like that. You can trim off the fat if you want, that's up to you. And then set that aside. The next thing I want to do is use a couple of inch cubes, maybe 3-inch cubes of ginger, fresh ginger, and I put that straight into my food processor. I like it quite spicy, so I'm going to add some of these nice red chilies to it. You can add as many or as few of these as you like, but I quite like the flavour, so that's going in. And that goes in. You'll need the juice of a lemon. That goes in as well. Right, the next ingredients are, okay, I like to add a tablespoon of sweet red paprika to that. That's really good. And a ½ tablespoon of turmeric or haldi, or some of you may call that saffron. And this is the important one. This is tandoori masala, and tandoori masala is a great masala for making tandoori and any tandoori items. So I'm going to use 2 heaped tablespoons of that. That goes in. And what I've got here is 500 grams of Greek style natural yogurt. That goes in. And the reason I use the Greek yogurt is it's really nice and thick. Look, it doesn't come out and it really sticks to the meat. And you want that lovely tartness of the yogurt to penetrate into the meat, because we leave this overnight. You've got to leave this overnight. You can't do this the same day. It's got to be overnight. So I'm going to take that away, give it a blitz now and bring it back to you. Okay, one thing I neglected to mention, also added to this, is 6 cloves of garlic, which I will now add to the paste and blend until smooth. Alright, I've transferred my chicken legs to a large bowl, and I'm now going to tip in my spice mix and my yogurt marinade. So it all goes in. Now this is a great marinade for all kinds of barbecued meats, but it's particularly good with chicken. Some great flavourings in there. And then what I want to do is get in there down and dirty with my hands and make sure it's all mixed together. And rub that right into all those slits in the meat. Make sure it all penetrates, because that's where the flavour is. And the reason we use thighs and legs is because they retain a lot of moisture as it cooks, because we've taken the skin off to make it authentic. What we need to do now is make sure that the meat doesn't dry out when you cook it, and I'm afraid that breast does tend to dry out unless you're using really small spring chickens. So I like to use these leg portions. Alright, once we've got it to that stage, then it needs to stay in the bowl. It needs to be transferred to a container to be marinated overnight, and leave that in your fridge for best results. Okay, that's the chicken now marinated for 24 hours. I'm now going to clean a fair bit of that off and just put them into a roasting pan. Meanwhile, my oven is going at 200 degrees Celsius. That's 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to lay these 6 chicken legs in a roasting pan. We're going to finish them on the barbecue, but you'll see that later on. And they just fit nicely into that pan. Alright, now my chicken goes into a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about half an hour. Alright, the chicken has been in the oven for around about 30 minutes and it looks like that. So now all I'm going to do is transfer it to that tray, cover it with some foil and take it to my friend's barbecue, and we'll pick up from there. So we've arrived at the Sparrow's home, and there's the barbecues and a chimera, and the garden is starting to take on the colours of spring rather attractively. Beautiful day today, utterly beautiful day.
Hey, nice to see you again. You okay?
Hi. Hiya. Hiya. All right there.
Hello, you okay?
All right, I'm good.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
Lewis, mate.
I'm Ellie's boyfriend.
Nice to meet you.
What am I looking into here?
YouTube, I film everything.
He films everything.
Oh,
You just have to get used to it.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Is it like a
He's
vlog?
made. He does vlogs. He does video cooking.
Hashtag Lazy Cook Pete.
Lazy
Oh,
cooking.
yeah?
Yeah.
How many subscribers do you have?
I've got 3,000 just over actually now.
Really? Impressive.
Mm.
Hello, hi.
Well,
Hi.
hiya, how are you?
Not bad, how are you?
Yeah, good. You're looking good.
Yeah, she's being filmed.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with my shoes on, or do you want me to take them off?
it's fine.
Okay.
Good job, I'll let my best
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah, I forgot about Christmas. Yeah.
It's not really that many. My friend Rishmi, she's got 75,000.
Wow.
Taste of Trini.
Gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you like to drink?
And Lyndon is now Firemeister,
I just was making me gin, but I actually must put like 2-3 different gins in one.
and he's working on the kindling.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I've run
it made me very...
It's his first of the season, Lyndon.
Right.
So first barbecue of the season for Lyndon.
You did it.
Chef extraordinaire.
I think we'll do your. I'll send you your chicken.
Yeah.
While that's going.
However you want to do it, mate. That'd be great.
I'm sorry what I had, but...
We can have it as aperitif, can't we?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Well, there's 6 legs, but it'll carve into 12 pieces with the thighs and drumsticks.
It's still nice and warm. Hot, actually.
Yeah, it is hot. It needs to be because you only want to sear it, and it's basically cooked through.
Yeah. Let's look at it. Oh, double layer.
Yeah, it's a babushka doll, mate.
A babushka. Yeah. Smells good. So look at that. Delicious.
Pretty good, eh?
Pretty good.
We've got a definite sizzle situation going on here, boys and girls. And that's going straight on the hot coals. It's not as red as commercial sold.
Well, that's only that's.
They don't put as much dye on it.
It's just dye, isn't it? It doesn't do anything for the flavour.
Yeah. That wants to go. That's on. Good stuff.
Leave that for a few minutes.
We'll let that get fierce hot inside that closed lid and then see what turns out at the end of it. So Lyndon's having a quick test. What do you reckon, mate?
It's a cook's thing, you know.
It's cook's privilege, mate. Grill master's privilege.
Tastes delicious. Absolutely delicious.
So Lyndon, what we got here, mate?
We've got chicken wings marinated in a chopped sauce. I thought it was chopped or steak, but I thought it looked good. So I marinated them in that, and we're just browning them off and putting them on a tray so they don't be cold.
They certainly look nice.
And we're going to serve it with some Nando's piri piri sauce.
Oh, lovely. Nando's on it. Grand.
Nando's Commandos.
Nando's Commandos. Let's get some sizzle right in there. That's so good.
And we've got the burgers are done. They're over here. They're just waiting.
Let's have a look at the burgers, mate.
They're just waiting.
Oh, look at them. They're ready to go.
And we're waiting for some ribs now coming out in a minute. So get that in.
Lyndon and his glove puppet are now barbecue proof.
What do you think of it so far?
Let me out of the box.
No, stay in.
Oh dear. Let me out of the box.
Salty, what are you doing in there? Oh, they've got the gear. 2 packets of Colton vinegar cricks. And a packet of peanuts.
The sausages are coming along fine, boys and girls.
Sausages, I can do sausages.
Get in there.
Outside.
Oh, that's very confusing.
Nando's.
Can't go wrong with a bit of salad.
If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to follow my channel, please subscribe and be sure to click the bell icon to receive notification of all my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.